Hey y'all, so I decided to do a video. I recently got some new brushes in the mail. I am going to do a review on them. Not a review, but just show y'all what I got. And then I've already used some of them, so I'm going to show y'all like which ones I use, and you'll see it because it has product on it. I'm going to show y'all which ones I use and what I use it for. Each brush has a name and a number. On these brushes though, it only has the numbers, but if you go on the Morphe website, it'll tell you what each brush is used for. And just because it says it's used for that, don't mean you have to use it for that. Like I'm telling you, I'll use blush brushes for, of course I don't use it for my eyes, but I'll use blush brushes for bronzing. I'll use it to put on, I'll use some of the blush brushes to wipe away powders and all that, but I'll let y'all know all that as I talk about it. So let me go to the website so I can tell y'all what this set is. It's called the GILDED set, and it's set on the website. It says it's set 901, and it says the 23-piece set includes everything needed to create a full face makeup look. The complete set covers it all. Correct and set, blend and shade or highlight and contour. Perfect for any budding makeup artist or seasonal professional. I'm neither, but it's also good for people who just want to do their own makeup, which is somebody like me. So I'm gonna get ready to tell you guys what each one is. Okay, so the first brush that I'm gonna show y'all, it's called the Precision Pointed Powder Brush, and it's Y1. As you can see, there's product on here. I use this whenever I set underneath my concealer, underneath my eyes, my concealer with my powder. I use this to brush away. I also use this brush for like if for some reason I'm just grabbing something to put on my shimmer, my highlight, and I'll use it for that too. So any brush like this, I also use it like if I'm wiping away underneath my eyes, I'm also wiping away any kind of powder that I use. So that's what I use that one for. Like I said, it's called the Precision Pointed Powder Brush, so I guess I'm using it right. Like I said, I'm not a professional, so if I was, I would probably can tell you what each one of these are used for exactly, but I use it for pretty much whatever I feel like using it for. And that's what's so fun about doing makeup. You can apply however you want. It's no rules, at least I ain't found none yet. And so you can pretty much, whatever works, do it. If it make you look pretty and it make your makeup look good, use it. Anyway, the next one is Y2, and it is the tapered powder. So I use this one for sure I use this one to bronze with. So I use this brush, which is called the tapered powder. I use this for bronzing, mainly right here. And I use this to go in right here and bronze out my face. And then when I put on my cream contour, I use this to kind of just brush it in just like that. So the next one is Y3, and I love this one. This is the Pro Pointed Powder. This was the Precision, which is the Y1. This is the Pro. And as you can see, which one is smaller, which one is bigger. They're pretty much the same. Except the Y3 is a little smaller. And I use this also to wipe away powder. Is what I'll use it for. I haven't used it yet, but I will be using it for that. The next is Y4, and it's the Deluxe Angle Brush. You can use this to blend out your contour as well. You can also use it for bronzing, for blush. The next one is Y5, and this is the Pro Tapered Blush. And I also use this for contouring, but today for my makeup that I have on right now, I used it to put my blush on, so you can use it for that too. Y6, and it's the Pro Flat Buffer, and I will eventually be using this to either apply foundation, liquid foundation, or even to set my face. After I apply my liquid foundation with my beauty blender, I'll use this to set my face with a powder foundation. The next one is the Y7 Round Buffer, and you can also use this for applying foundation. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be used for. It's a buffer brush, so hey, buff in that foundation. That's what I would use it for. The next one is Y8, and it is the mini tapered highlight and contour brush. So again, as you can see, it is the way that it looks. It's flat if you look at it from one angle, and then it's thin, if not thin, but it's thin, and then it tapers out like a fan. So this will be good also for contouring, especially right here in this area and getting this cheeks. You can also use it to blend your nose with, not blend your nose, but you know, use it to shape out your nose. The next is Y9, and this is the detailed contour. The only thing I used this for was when I wanted to get closer to my hairline without getting the powder foundation on my hair. I use this to get right in that area to make that blend out good. And that's the Y9, the detailed contour. So I guess depending on what you want to use to contour that with, you can use that. The next one is Y10, and it's the mini detail contour, and it's definitely exactly what it says, because it's very, very dense. So you can really use this to like get deep in there and really like blend out that those harsh lines that you get when you use cream contour or cream contour to make it darker. You can also use this to apply your concealer. That's what I was thinking about when I first saw this brush. I was thinking about applying it on my concealer when I really want to get right here in the corner, because you know sometimes my beauty blender doesn't get right in there. I'll sometimes use my finger. So this is kind of like a little bit bigger than my middle finger, but I can see myself using that to get right in there. And also you can take it if you're the kind of person that highlights your nose. This is also good for that. My nose is big enough for it. The next one is Y11, and I also use this brush to wipe away powder, but what I've been using it for recently a lot for is putting on my highlight. So many different brushes you can use for putting on highlighter. The next one is Y12, and as you can see, it's really, the way that it looks, it's really flat, and it's also thin, so that getting that contour, you can get it right up there, flick it up and blend it out. You gotta be really careful though, because when I use this brush most of the time to put on my contour, it'll make the line a lot harsher. So if you was to use this brush just to get it blended in and flicking it up, go back in with a brush like this and actually blend it out so where it looks a lot, you know, blended into each other. The next one is Y13, of course, and this is what you can also use to put on highlight, and that's what it's for. It's Y13 is the Pro Highlight Fan. So you know a lot of those brushes you see like this that looks like a fan, you use that for highlight. I personally like this because I actually like the way my highlight look when I apply that on. When I use this, sometimes I have to go with my finger and blend it out a lot, because I have like a cheaper brush that's made like this. And so that's what I would do. But when I got this set, I was like, okay, yeah, I know what I'm using this for. All of those brushes I just mentioned are all for the face, for applying foundation, highlighter, contouring, bronzing, blushing. That's what all of that is for. The next brushes I'm going to be talking about is all for eyes, okay? You don't have to use all of them for eyes, but I'm going to show y'all one of the brushes, which is the next one in the collection, which is Y14. It's the Pro Detail Highlighter, and it looks like this. It reminds me of a mini version of the Y11. So if you don't want to get the collection, you want to just choose what brushes you want, and you want to do something to apply highlighter, I would definitely go with the Y14 versus the Y11 to apply highlight, because this one is more, as you can see, and I'm going to hold both of these up The first one is Y11, the second one is Y14, and as you can see, this one is just a mini version. And I like it because you can actually go in if you really trying to get just in a small location on your eyes, and then you can also use, on your cheekbone, and then you can also use it for here, for your nose blending, for your upper lip right there. I love this brush for that. So definitely I reach for that one too for highlighter. So you see, a lot of these brushes you can repeat and use them for different things, so you don't have to get this whole set like at all. And I'll go on the website and show y'all like how much a lot of these brushes, I won't tell you how much each one of them are because you can just easily go on the website to look at and see how much each one of them are, but I will go and tell you how much like maybe one of the blending brushes are, but one of the blush brushes and all of that, so at the end. So anyway, the next one, I know this is a lot of people that I talk to that I'm close to, they always ask me, what are good eyeshadow brushes? Like, I need to do my eyeshadow perfect. So I always try to refer them to Morphe, and I always tell them about the blending brushes. So y'all listen up for those, okay? Y15 is the Deluxe Round Blender. All of these blending brushes are my favorite, but I'm gonna bring it up close so y'all can see. I gotta kind of use it right here. You see how it's a blending brush because it goes up to like where you see the black is, and then it goes up into like what is it, a round blender. So it really gets like right when you apply that eyeshadow. Let me zoom in. You can actually go right in here and blend. Okay, and that's what that is good for. Definitely transition color blending, I think personally. The next one, and that's the Y15. Okay, next is one of my favorite out of all these face brushes. This is my favorite one. This one is the Y16. Okay, and the Y16 is the Deluxe Fluff. I love fluff blending brushes, like I really love them. This is also like the perfect one for the transition shade. And then also when you go in there with the transition shade, this one is good for when, like if you want to do a smoky eye and you wanted to put something on your crease as well, on your lid as well, this is good for blending all those colors in to make it have that airbrushed effect. And it's this right here, and I think it's because of like how it's fluffy but kind of flat but not really. That is perfect for that. And that again is a Y16, and it's the Deluxe Fluff. The next one, and as you can see, I've used all of these eyeshadow brushes already. When I first got this set, I just started doing my eyes. The next one is Y17, and I keep looking at my screen because I'm trying to make sure it's not blurry for you guys. The Y17, and it's the Deluxe Detail Crease brush. This one, as you can tell, it's more pointy at the tip. Where you see where I have the eyeshadow, it's a lot pointy, and it's also good for getting in that outer corner and in that crease to blend your shadows out. Really good. The next one is the Y18 right here. Y18, and it's a Tapered Blending Fluff. So this is what I use to when I get right in here on my lid and I want to blend in my transition shade to like maybe a shimmer shade, or if I wanted to do not a cut crease but like a light color lid with a dark transition shade, I'll use this to blend out that harsh line right here in that area. So that's what I use this for, the Y18. The Y19 is what's next, and the Y19 is called the Pointed Blender, and as you can see, it's a lot more pointed. A lot more pointed, as you can see, very pointed. This is for that outer corner. I think I love it for my outer corner. Like I can put if I want to do like a really wide smoky eye, and what I mean by wide smoky eye is what I call it. I mean like I only want it to be smoked out this much, not too much far in, and this is good for right here. Let me zoom in. This is good for concentrating that color right in there, like right in there, just like that. Like it concentrates it right in there. Okay, again, this is the Y19, and let me go back, my phone cut off, I'm sorry. The Pointed Blender. The next one is Y20. These are a lot of the smaller precise brushes, the little cute baby ones, I think. Look how cute that is. This is Y20 and it's the Pro Round Crease, and it's just that crease, a round crease. You see here, this one is good. As you can see, I use the heck out of this. This one is good for when you do that smoky eye and you don't want to bring that dark color too far into your inner corner. This is good to get right there. You see, I use this brush to just bring it right in there. Perfect for that. The Y21, and it's the flat definer. This by far is my fave right here. This is what I use to get right under here on my lash line, underneath my lash at the bottom, my bottom lash line. I get right there and blend out the shadow from right there. Or if I just put a what am I trying to say? If I just put a eyeliner, I can also smoke that out with that. Okay. The next one is Y22, and it's the detailed bullet crease. I haven't used this one yet, but what I would use this one for is to get right here and put, you know, I'm always, I don't know if y'all noticed, but in a lot of my videos I'll put that highlight, a gold shimmery shade or a light color shimmery shade right in the inner corners of my eye. The last is the Y23, and it's an angle brush. Okay, you see that? It's an angle brush to get, if you wanted to do that wing line, that really perfect wing line. I'm not a pro yet at doing wing line with anything, not even a freaking pencil, so that's what I would use it for, is for that. Like you see, I practiced a little bit with another liquid liner that I have. That completes the collection, and I told y'all I was gonna go back in and tell y'all some of the prices some of the prices on the brushes if you wanted to get it a single brush, because that's what I would be like, you know, if I was to watch videos, I would try to figure out, okay, I don't want the set because I'm not a pro, which I'm still not a pro, but I just like to have a variety of brushes to use for different things. I would definitely want to see brushes by themselves, just in case I wanted to get the brush by itself. So go brush by line, and click on the Gilded collection, and this is the collection that I've been talking about. Let me tell y'all some of my favorite. Like this one right here, it says right here it's out of stock, but this is the Y6, and it's the Pro Flat Kabuki. The Pro Flat Buffer, I'm sorry. It looks like a Kabuki brush. This is what you would use to put on foundation, perfect for that, of liquid or powder. Okay, $9.99. Okay, y'all, I wasn't playing around when I told y'all about this. Let me do one of my brushes that I really like. Let's see, Y11. This is one of my favorite out of the face ones. $7.99. $7.99. Okay. Let's see, another one of my favorites I told y'all about was the Y14. $5.99 for this brush, y'all. $5.99. $5.99. Let's do my favorite eyeshadow, which is my favorite eye brush, I'm sorry, which is the Y16. $5.99. $5.99. So I see a lot of the eye brushes are $5.99, but like when we get down to the Y20, it ends up being $4.99. Okay, and then let's see, one that everybody likes, a wing line. This is $3.99. okay, and this is the Y23. So as you can see, they're all cheap, like affordable. Like y'all know how much MAC brushes are. I've never brought a MAC brush before, but people have always told me how much they cost, and I'm like, And so, and also there's other brush lines out there, like even Sephora, or if you go get like even NYX brushes, they're not expensive, but they're affordable just like this too. And these are also like high quality brushes, the Morphe ones. And NYX, I don't have a lot of those, but I do have some that I really like. Also, I'll use the ECOTOOLS. I have other, like, I'm gonna show y'all some of my other Morphe brushes just while I'm reviewing brushes, the brushes y'all see me use all the time. Like this one right here is the Morphe M39, and this is my all-time favorite. I use this brush to apply makeup. I use it to foundation. I use it to blend out my contour on my cheeks. Let me show y'all this one. So this is the M439 Morphe brush, and it's the Deluxe Buffer. Deluxe Buffer, and this is $13.99. $13.99. Another one of my favorites is their this brush right here, and it's the Morphe MB8. I tried finding this on the website the other day, but I could have overlooked it. Let me see if I can find it. Another one that y'all see me use is the G17, and it's also a blending brush. And it's the G17, and this is the gunmetal collection. A lot of these that I have are the gunmetal collection. So if you go on the website, my phone just died, I'm sorry. If you go on the website and look at the gunmetal collection, you'll see you'll see a lot of these, but I'll go ahead and tell you the names. This is the G17, and it's really good for blending. And this is the G24, and then this is the G6. Thank y'all for watching. I really hope this helped with the way that I use these brushes. I'll definitely be doing some makeup tutorials with using these brushes, of course. The makeup look I have on today, I was just going somewhere real quick, so I didn't have time to record. But one negative thing about the brushes are, and it does not bother me one bit, some of the brushes, like, let me see if I can show y'all. Some of the brushes have, like, I don't know which ones it is. Some of the brushes, the bristles kind of stick out further than what it should. Like if you can see this one. I don't know if y'all were able to see it, but some of the hairs stick out. But that doesn't bother me because these are so affordable. I just go through and cut it. I don't try to peel it out because they're all in there for a reason. So I just go and cut it, which it doesn't bother me. So that's the only thing. And then also sometimes if I'm wiping off the product too hard on these brushes, it'll bend a little bit, but I just pop it right back in place. So and like I said, these brushes are a lot lower in price, but for the way that they feel, as soft as they are, and I've been buying Morphe products for the last, I think the last 3 years, and they have not failed me yet. Like even their eyeshadows. Yeah, I love it, and I hope I've helped somebody. A lot of my friends, I always refer them to Morphe, and a lot of people that ask me what do I use to put on my makeup, I'll refer them to Morphe because, y'all, when I first started trying out makeup, I was lost. Do you hear me? Like even watching videos on YouTube, I was lost. I had to like really go on and find out for myself. So even though you're watching videos, still try to research a lot deeper. Like go on the website, look at different eyeshadow, the way you can apply eyeshadow brushes and all that before you just go in there and just start buying all kind of brushes. So that way you'll make sure you have what you need, especially if you're not a professional. You know, professionals use all kind of brushes because they never know what their client will want. But if you just somebody like me that just love to put on makeup and you just want to learn more and more and more and do your own high-end makeup for free, yeah, definitely find out more and more about this stuff before you get it. Or you can just ask me and I can tell you, or you know, there's other videos on YouTube that talks about Morphe. Morphe's really popular, and just, you know, research like that. And if you want me to let y'all know, like refer y'all to some really good Morphe brushes reviews, I can also do that too, no problem. Just comment down below. But thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all like this video. Please remember to like, comment, or subscribe, and yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video.